Hi everyone, Steve here, back with another Friday build update. Over the last few weeks, you probably got sick of hearing about connecting ServiceNow and ConnectWise, so I'm here to tell you today that we've broken ground on a new platform connector, HaloPSA. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you how to set up the integration and then go through some of the default settings. Alright, so as an MSP, if you go over to your Halo configuration settings, the integration section, the HaloPSA API, and here is where we'll start to get the settings we need. So the first one we need is this resource server. So we'll copy that across as our API URL. Now the next thing we'll need to do is set up an application. So we go into the applications list and I'll go new. We'll give it a name, something like Support Fusion. And importantly, we need to check the client ID and secret as the type of authentication. So this is best used for application to application authentication. If that means nothing for you, don't worry about it. All you need to know is that a client ID and a client secret will appear, and those values you need to copy across. So there's the client ID and there's the client secret. Okay, and then the last step is to choose the login type. Now you have a choice of 3 here. We've set it up so it works best with the agent login type because that allows access to all the data needed to properly execute a sync process. So choose the relevant agent that you want to have the data sync across as. And then once all that is done, just hop over to the permissions tab and click the all standard. And that will give you permissions for everything that's needed without any of the more exclusive admin permissions. All right, when you're done, just give that a save and then we'll jump back over to Support Fusion. Okay, now I've got all the settings saved under the integration settings. I'll just do a quick test on that. Great, now that's all working. I can go across to the integration defaults, select my relationship here, and now set up the default values I want tickets to be created as. Alright, so I've selected all those values, I've saved that configuration, and now these will be used when tickets are synced across to Halo. So if I go and have a look at a sample ticket in Halo, you'll see here's an example of how a ticket will be synced across based on those settings. So in the title, I've got the reference from the incoming ticket, I've got the details here. You can see that it's raised under the customer I selected, with the type I selected and the category I selected. And so that wraps it up for today. Hope you enjoyed this one and look forward to giving you a bit more detail on our Halo integration as it develops. Thanks everyone, see ya.